fuck with me today. My dudes. Who does this? Thank you for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving a fucking anus swings for 61 months. That's almost a nice number. Still a very fucking long time, though, and I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And thank you. Shut the fuck up. You want to know the secret to a smoking hot body?
Now,
Cremation.
I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
Yeah, that checks out. Kenny, how are you? Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving it any swings for 11 months. I fucking appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And thank you. We're all crashing out. That is the way of the world. We just keep on keeping on, man. That's a good one. I like that. The secret to a smoking hot body is cremation. That's like right on the note of the humor we're into. I very much dig that. I like me some dark humor. So, I dropped a treadmill on my hand today. Kind of fucked my plans up a little bit. I don't know how. I swear, I hurt myself more on this treadmill than on treadmills in general than anything. So, fun story. I have a treadmill that you can like fold up against a wall. It's a very nice treadmill. And so I put it down and I run on it and then I fold it up against the wall again. And it's got wheels so you can like move it, you know? And so while I was trying to fold it back up, it rolled forward and I went forward and the entire thing came down on my fucking hand. It just hurts. That's it. I don't know. Why is it me? I don't know. Maybe because I can take it. If somebody donated $20K, would that be 2 times pole dancing? I don't know what I would do. I genuinely don't know what I would do. Oh man, I have no idea what I would do. I have no clue what I would do. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Cry? Oh my god, you guys! It's an all-natural, grown-of-the-earth hype train. Please, if you feel the need to resub, gift subs, or bits, now is the time. That being said, if you got any extra cash sitting around, we are raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital all month, probably more. I don't know. But as you can see, I added a little thing. I've been slowly adding, like, we'll be adding to this. I added a little graphic here that is like, these are the ideas that we've been coming up with in movie night for incentives for the charity, and I wanted to put them up. I finally got the stickers. Mel, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. I finally got the stickers, which took like 4 days, which is crazy, because it was supposed to be overnight, but I got 1,200 Lisa Frank stickers, and I figure for every $5 donated to the charity, I will stick a sticker somewhere on me until we can't anymore, because that'll be a little over 5,000, which is our goal. So if I go through this entire sticker book, we did our goal, and that's fucking awesome. So thank you for that, but feel no pressure, no need. This is just something that streamers like to do because it feels nice to help people who can't help themselves, you know? I know. I think it was Sec that actually found this. I mean, I was 1,000% a Lisa Frank child. That being said, if you are aware of Lisa Frank in any way, shape, or form, you should look up the true crime stories on that woman. I won't spoil it for you, but that bitch has had a chaotic life. Like, yeah, if I don't remember correctly, if she was shady. Long story short, she married the man of her dreams, started having kids, kind of started backing away from the business, and let the man of her dreams run the business into the ground. He cheated on her with like everyone in the building, and then when she tried to come in and clean up the mess, it was just fuck, fuck, fuck. I don't know. Like, it's crazy. You should listen to the stories. Like, it was not a good time for her or her husband. Yeah. Were they both shitty? Was that it? I listened to the true crime on it ages ago. I can't remember. Were they both shitty? Yeah, there you go. You know what's crazy, Princess Kenny? Like, if I remember, like, the Lisa Frank makeup that was supposed to come out is part of all this, is part of, like, the true crime and, like, the chaos of whatever the fuck is going on with her, because she like guaranteed these palettes and then they never ever came out. Like, I listen to a lot of makeup news. That's probably how I got on this podcast, was makeup news. But she signed a contract with a company, I can't remember what company, to make a Lisa Frank line of makeup. And she just kept saying she didn't like the prototype so many times that the contract ran out. So, like, the company never got to sell her makeup. And they sued the fucking pants off her. It was crazy. It's so weird. I know. It's wild. It's so weird. No shit. Hubby just watched the documentary about Lisa Frank and her husband. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. It's so weird to hear about it, because I know I'm not the only one that, like, when I hear Lisa Frank, I think Trapper Keeper. Unicorns. Colorful pandas. You know, like, adorable things. And all of us kids are just, like, thriving on this rainbow world of this woman who's kind of a piece of shit. Like all of them kind of were. To fuck Lisa Frank is still a thing? Of course it is. Man, there's a whole science that actually kills how you and I are theoretically at the point in our lives where we will have theoretically the most disposable cash. Therefore, nostalgia train is going to be going on for the next, like, 5 years for people our age. There's, like, studies on it. It's fucking fascinating. But that's why, like, fashion is coming back, like 90s fashion, because we are like, oh, that's what we want. And we theoretically have the most disposable cash at this age, I guess, for the first time. This is the first time I guess, theoretically. Who the fuck has disposable cash? Not I, but sure. If that's what you think. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. I appreciate you guys. Children of the 90s. Like, if you're nostalgic for what teenagers are wearing right now, it's you. I wouldn't even put it down to a generation. It's just like, you know, frosted tips are coming back. Frosted tips. And leather jackets with a racing stripe down the arm. Everyone's gonna look like Sugar Ray. I don't know. It's crazy. It's just sick. It's all coming back. I know. I see it on Instagram and shit. Oh, dude. It's already back. It's already there. Like, it's a style. I'm not kidding. People are asking for my hair as it is right now. Because do you remember the grown out, bleached out shit, we look like we live in a gutter look of the 90s? They ask for this. It's happening. Low-rise jeans are coming back. It's happening. It's happening. Exactly. That's why Stranger Things was 80s coded. Exactly. It's literally the reason. Yeah. I'm sure chunky highlights are definitely coming back. You haven't seen it? Stripes. You remember when it was, like, down the part and it would just be skunk? That's absolutely. Butterfly clips. Like, you guys know, I said this like a year ago. I saw some TikTok of a young woman who, very, very young, and she had this, like, fucking, the most epic red curly hair I've ever seen in my life, literally, like, to her waist. And she was sitting there styling it, so of course I wanted to look because her hair is beautiful. And she's like, guys, I think I'm going to use those butterfly clips from the olden days. Do I really look like I'm the olden days already? I think I have butterfly clips in my house somewhere right now. Like, if I searched my desk, I bet I'd find one. But that's it. That's a quote. That part's important. That's a quote. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not making that up. She said, from the olden days. She genuinely said that, and I didn't forget it. I know, but I'm not a fossil. It's weird. It's like age is just a weird concept. Kelly Clarkson highlights. I had it. You know what I had? I had hair that it was like blood red. And then I asked them to do like a star of bleach highlights coming out from one point in the middle of my head. So I had like a circle of highlights in the very middle of my head. So if I put my hair in a ponytail, it was a skunk stripe. But if it was down, it looked like this really cool starburst. We all did it. It was terrible. I probably have pictures somewhere. Of course I did. Of course. And I'm pretty positive. I'm not even fucking with you. Like, hold on. I'm pretty positive I used the Kelly Clarkson photo. Hold on. Tell me this isn't exactly what you pictured when I was just talking about what I'm talking about. Tell me that's not the photo every single one of us took into some salon. We were like, we want to look like this. It's back. It's 100% back. This photo, I went in with this and asked for that. We all wanted it, man. I know. This is 2000, man. 2010 is being generous. But I mean, we can hate it all day. You cannot convince me Kelly Clarkson doesn't look phenomenal in everything. She's one of the cutest people that's ever existed in the whole world. I don't know. She's so fucking adorable. But why? Because a celebrity did it and we wanted to be Kelly Clarkson? I don't know. Why do we do anything? I don't know. The Rachel haircut and highlights? Oh, 100%. Rachel was the blonde, right? I had a friend who was obsessed with Friends, so I saw a ton of it, but I've never seen not consequently. What's the word? Consent? No. In order. What's the word? Consecutively? Consecutively! Oh my god, we did it at the same time. Thank you. I'm not even high. Should we cheers? Whippach! Kona, thank you so much for gifting us up to see Nemo. See Nemo is use a ball wizard the highest order, and you fucking know it. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure cyber consent. And cheers. Thank you, love. Sequentially, same. I haven't seen enough of it, so I mix up the names a lot. I know Phoebe. Because as we all did back in the day on Facebook or some other ridiculous website, we took a test. What Friends character are you? What Ninja Turtle are you? What Batman character are you? And I got Phoebe every time. And I'd look at my friend and be like, why am I Phoebe? And she'd be like, tee hee hee hee. Smelly cat, smelly cat. I don't think I've ever seen a full episode either. Like, I haven't paid attention to one. It was just this is a little bit aging, but when I was in college, one of my good friends had the entire DVD disc set of Friends, and she would sit in her living room doing crafts, just putting in each disc after the other one, and just watching them, like the way that we do with Netflix nowadays, but she actually had the oomph and the to put the discs in. Crazy. So it was like on all the time. I was exposed to it, but I didn't see it. Cheers. Oh, we're clogged. I'll post. Cheers you. All of us with ADHD get labeled as Phoebe. No, Phoebe, or I feel like what's the what's her name? Courtney something. What's her name? I got her later in life because that's when the the undiagnosed ADHD starts morphing into other things like undiagnosed OCD, undiagnosed ADHD, etc. That one started like, man, there's an episode where that chick, Monica, she like has a conniption fit over where the ottoman in the room should be. And as much as I want to like laugh at her and like, ha ha ha, tee hee, this is so funny, you move something in this room and I'm going to move it back and ask you why the fuck you disrupted my environment. It's true. We all started as Phoebe and then just went so many years raw dog in life, we all turned into Monica. No, I took which Batman character. This one has haunted me. I was just talking about this recently in movie night because I don't know what the fuck we were watching that reminded me of it. But those stupid tests, that we all took back in the day, I took the Batman one, Two-Face. And it's haunted me because I'm like, am I a two-faced motherfucking person? What the fuck? It haunts me. A Facebook test from 20 years ago. What up, Pirate Kitty? How are you, love? What up, Hurts? Good morning. I told your bear story yesterday to Beth. She had quite the giggle about you being attacked by a bear at the zoo. Hemophiliac, that's kind of what I did with I did that with The Office. That was a hot hit. Oh no. I'm fine. An ex-girlfriend told me it was better than HIMYM, so I forced myself to watch Friends in its entirety so that I could knowledgeably tell her she was wrong. I know, the hot hit. It was such a hot hit. I did that. I can't even remember when The Office got popular or why. I don't know. But everybody was obsessed with it. Everybody was quoting The Office 24/7. And I'm a Parks and Rec girly. And I was like, you know what? Your quotes are stupid. Everything you say is not funny. I don't understand. I'm going to go watch this show and see if I can understand it. I watched the entire thing. I didn't enjoy it. Steve Carell's character is one of the worst people, like human beings, I've ever incurred in my life. And watching The Office feels like watching Meet the Fockers over and 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 over again. I cannot stand the unrealistic representation of people just going forth and doing, like, being just so fucking unaware and just going and doing stupid things for years over and over and over and over and over again, like zero human growth, zero personal growth whatsoever, like not even funny personal growth, like fucking nothing. Thank you. Michael Scott is so hard to stomach no matter what. I just do not find any of that entertaining. I'm like, he's just a terrible person. And like, bless Steve Carell. This is not a hate on Steve Carell. I just couldn't remember the name of the character. Like, I know, Rod. And like, I don't like that either. Weird. Like, they're just, and, Bernard's a terrible character. There's a few funny characters, like Dwight has funny moments, him and his weird brother and their beet farm. And, like the blonde Christian lady that dates Dwight secretly and then has cats that she licks. Like, I'll never forget the episode of where she leaves on her home cam on her computer and she like runs home to see her cats. And the whole office just watches her grooming her cats with her tongue. That's one of the funny. Angela, she was pretty fucking funny, but I could not, like, I would never watch that show on purpose again. I don't understand it. Like, like, it feels like a show for people that accidentally say horrible racist things or horrible gay slurs and want to see someone else do that to feel better about themselves. Like the episode where he finds out one of the employees is gay and the way he goes about it is to force a kiss on that person and essentially sexually assault them. And then the company just gives that person like paid vacation and a new car and all that, and everybody just laughs it off. And I'm just like, this is fucked up, dude. I don't know what we're supposed to be laughing at here. At all. What up, Reasonable? How are you? I'm a bit like autistically overwhelmed today, so I'm gonna lurk away, Honeybean. We're actually, Kenny. So the plan for today, you don't have to respond. I know you're lurking. Was to play the DLC, but Katie crushed her finger, fucked plans. We started a very chill, cute game yesterday. The music is gorgeous. The color, like the game itself is stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's really fucking pretty, but it's really chill. Lots of dialogue. It's just fun, weird dialogue to read. BDO, thanks so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive and giving any swings for 69 motherfucking months. It's pretty nice. I wonder if 69 will be a joke forever. Like, it's a joke and it's also a joke. Because have you ever participated in 69? If one person's doing a good job, the other person can't do a good job. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's funny, but the game is called Wander Stop. It's by Annapurna. They're the same ones that made that game Stray, where we got to play as a kitty cat. That was amazing. I had to pop in for a nice. 69 for the youth. Even as a youth, I was like, man, if I'm doing a good job, they can't do a good job. If they're doing a good job, I'm a fearing to bite a dick off. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, why don't we just, like, it's like doing a semi-okay job at many things versus doing a really good job at one thing and taking focus on the task at hand. I don't know. It's hot, but that, like, it's a joke forever, yeah. Also, you have to have the same length torso, dude. Word. Like, height differences actually mean something when it comes to that, yeah. What are we going to say about things we never thought we'd get when GTA finally releases? I have no idea. That game, like, ages ago, got so absurd, I genuinely, like, have no clue how, I don't know. Unless they make it, like, in Singapore or something, where the, you know, the buildings are growing trees on them and stuff. Like, that's, I don't know. Are they going to make it in Dubai? Like, they have to make it somewhere obscene, because we've seen it all. I don't know. It's a nice idea, but if you're doing your job right, I can't focus on your penis in my mouth. Exactly. And I'm worried I'm gonna, like, have an uncontrollable movement. Taking turns, right? Or there's other things you can do. Like, one person can be mouth focused, one person can be hand focused. Or just lay back and enjoy yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. Sex is one of those times where you don't always have to be productive. And that's okay. Exactly. Like, if you're being pleasured correctly, no way will you have the focus to pleasure the other person. Literally, you'd have to fuck my face. I'm so glad I'm not the only one here. Because I'm a 73-year-old woman, my dudes. Like, I've been 69ing for longer than most of you have had pubic hair. And it's just, nothing's ever fruitioning there. I'm a Pisces. Pisces is the H. What is the sperms for the symbols, Mish? Cancer. It's Cancer, yeah. It's really confusing because, like, the pretty pictures, like the animals and stuff, are two fish for a Pisces, but the Pisces symbol is like a weird H. And then if you look at the symbols, like, for Cancer, it looks like the Pisces symbol, but it's the Cancer symbol. It's a little confusing, whereas Cancer is like a crab. Yeah. What up, Fatal? Oh my god, how are you? Of Half-Life coming out before GTA, I can't even imagine. Now that I think about it, yeah, if someone's doing a good job, the other person might be way too high in the clouds to do a good job. Never thought about that way. That's literally, I mean, I'm speaking from personal experience. If I'm doing a good job, it's because you weren't or can't. But that's okay. I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? We have pubes here. I mean, pube box. Where else do you put them? It's like an Xbox, except like half the time I have to play the game of, is it a beard hair or a pube? Mm. Pube. You know what I'm saying? It's a complicated process, but, like, I don't know what else to do with them. Today I learned I have pubes. Oh my god, Pat, how do you feel? Oh, congratulations. You're a big kid now. Socrates, no shit. It is. It's Taurus season. What is today? Mother's Day is coming up. Do not forget. You have no excuse to now because I've said it out loud. If you still celebrate that shit. My Nana's birthday. I always had a cheat because my Nana's birthday is tomorrow. She's passed away, but it's on the 8th. And every once in a while, Mother's Day would be on her birthday. So I would just be like, oh, fuck, when's Nana's birthday? And then I'd look at the weekends and be like, there's Mother's Day. It was a great cheat code. It's a good one. What up, Safi, my love? I hope you're doing well. My mind's been mixing up weird things lately, so I'm hyper vigilant. I'm that way all the time. I totally feel you. I question myself 24/7 because my brain is a jumble jump of shit. It's like a fruit jello mold. Like you can kind of see through that foggy jello, but you're not 100% what those chunks are. I'm doing all right, Fatal. Thank you for asking. Have you seen the thing about the big ass tower in Dubai? It's actually less expensive to build than the upcoming GTA. I believe it. GTA. I think David said yesterday, GTA is what, 2 million or something? $2 million, I think. It's insane. It's actually pretty crazy. The budget for that. The budget. What the fuck was that? The budget. Okay, anyways. 2 billion with a B. Yeah. That's a big game. I'll be sure to scream Happy Mother's Day to the vase on the mantle. You best. I send my mom flowers and then I celebrate all the moms here in chat, and we usually play a silly game. There's very creepy, like, just janky as fuck baby raising games out there that are pretty funny. Taking my mom for lunch. Ooh, does she have a favorite place to go? I don't live local to my mother, so I can't do that. But I am trying to go visit her this summer. At least once. Bread making class? Oh, that's fucking cool. I'm walking over and telling Erin Happy Mother's Day on the day. That sounds appropriate. No hemophiliac, but that sounds really cool. I'm gonna Google it. A city called The Line. This is gonna be real? What's the point? Have they made it? I'm just getting like paintings, like, you know, theoretical photos of what it's gonna look like. Interesting. Just a vanity project, so kind of like Dubai. Sick. Good for them. Oh, thank you. And me just Googling like a silly Google fuck. It sounds ridiculous, but it definitely sounds like something rich people would do when they have too much money. See, I feel like, and that's what my naivety, now I can't say the word right. Me being very naive, I was like, oh, maybe it's like build a really tall city so all the buildings are within the inside and it's like a windbreak and creates shade that will cool people down, and maybe you can create some sort of like gathering some sort of system to gather dew because you're out in the fucking desert, so like water, like rain barrels, shit like that. Was me. The concept of a vanity project city did not occur to moi. Yes, this is Viada's first one, unfortunately. Weekend space that day. You know, I know that there are a lot of us here who have had great mothers. And I don't discount that. I know a lot of y'all are great mothers. That being said, I know a lot of us don't. What if we watched like Throw Mama from the Train on Mother's Day movie night? I haven't seen it in years. I have. We can all just go to space. Owen! Owen! I can't even do it. I'm not scratchy enough. Owen! Mommy dearest. That or another one where I think the mom gets got. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it like the children under the stairs? Where it's like crazy mom keeps adopting imperfect children, cuts their tongues out. This is from the 70s. I can't spoil this. Get over it. Sticks them under the stairs, but I think they get good on mommy. Don't they? Everybody can laugh at a movie, right? Could someone remove my sinuses? Dude, you don't want mine are so fucked. I'm sure you can hear it. Like I'm just straight up congested. This fucking weather has fucked my face. It sucks. I hate it. 1991. Oh wow. Okay, well, I have no concept of age because I'm 92 years old, my dudes. Give me a fucking break. I've been around the block. Really? 91? I mean, I wasn't going to out you, Rod, but like, did you all know that we have a centurion in chat? Rod Johnston, everyone. We're just proud he can still pee standing up. He's, ow, I have to stop. The fucking throbbing. Wow. I really crushed my finger, man. Boofy fucks. I've got my karma. It's fine. That makes you a motherfucking wizard. I dropped my treadmill in my hand this morning. Not like I was deadlifting my treadmill. I have one of those treadmills that like you can fold up the ramp onto the main chunk of it so it like doesn't take up as much room. So I like take it down, run on it, and I was trying to fold it back up, but the whole thing has wheels. So if you tilt it just enough, it picks up on those wheels and just starts going, like if you're going to move it. And I was pushing it back together, and I was tired, and I was sweaty, and I slipped, and the entire thing came down on my hand. So I just have a big black line through this finger, and oh, she throbs. It's making me shake a little bit. Just give me a minute. But I fuck you not. Like, I hurt myself on treadmills more often than I fucking do anything else. It's just crazy. Treadmills suck. Centenarian. Thank you, PMS. I fucking knew I was wrong. I was kind of hoping one of you would call me out. Centenarian. Thank you. Centenarian is the term, not centurion. Centurion is like a soldier or something, isn't it? I have tons of gray hair. It's like, I'd say like a good eighth of my hair is probably silver at this point. You just can't tell because she's young, blonde, and fresh and shit. But truly 85. It's crazy. Take care of your skin. Roman soldier, thank you. Turkadurberders. Yep. Here's a reminder to go clean your bongs. Don't smash your finger. Yeah, don't do that. Nope. Centenarian. You can always correct me if I speak out my ass. I fuck words up all the time. Please, I'd rather centenarian. I want to know the real word. I just fuck it up. I fucked up my finger almost 2 weeks ago, and I got this weird sensitive bump on the first knuckle by my fingernail. I wonder if you got a little cola. Like, I have, I don't know if they'll come up. I have bumps in my wrists that are basically like scar tissue from falling. Do you see that bump? It's nothing. Like, I've had it checked out. It's just scar tissue from like falling on my hands and knees a shit ton in sports as a kid. I get these like balls. I can't remember what they're called though. They're called something. It's like a fibroid or something like that. But it's basically just internal scar tissue from an injury. I wonder if it's something like that. Is it like a rock under your skin? Because that could also be that your body absorbed a scab or something if you had a cut on your finger and that'll go away. That happens sometimes. And people are like, is there shrapnel in me? It's kind of like a keloid, but it's not hard. As far as I know, like keloids, you would feel it, but when I run my hand on it, you can't feel anything. It's very soft and it just goes away. Keloids, I think, are the ones you have to like bust up, right? Like a vet or something. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, because I mean, what if you have like a bone spur in your finger or something? That sucks. The next time I accidentally hit it and cry, the hub's is going to make me go to the doctor? Fuck yes. Good hubs. Yeah, what if you have a fucking bone spur? Like, you know, when Zach got his finger bit, it actually bit the end of the bone of his fingertip off. Like, that actually happened, and the doctor, I'm not going to say, they didn't find it. That could just pop up one day. Like, that stuff happens. One of my aunts, actually, the crazy one with the implants and stuff that I was talking about the other day, there's something in my family where the women, we have floating bones. This is so weird. I think it probably has something to do with the stretchiness or something, but like extra bone pieces that we'll find later in life. And my aunt has had multiples in her shoulders. Just like random bones that are not connected. They were just there since birth. And now that she's older, they're bothering her for some reason and they find them in an x-ray. It's very bizarre. I don't know why, and I cannot explain that. I guess it's something genetic that some people just have. It's like a nodule. I want to say it's a fibroid or something. That's the word in my brain. There's a name for them. But I have them in my wrist. Some people just get them as a response to like literally constant repeated injury. But that sounds like almost a bone spur or something. Or, I mean, I don't know how close to your nail bed it is. And this is so gross. If people are really sensitive, just close your ears for a minute. I'll do this when I'm ready, okay? Okay, what if something got jammed up under your fucking cuticle? And is stuck. Like a grain of sand, you know what I'm saying? It could be the smallest fucking thing ever, but like that could literally drive you nuts the rest of your life. Okay, I'm done. So your family women's maybe the bones don't fuse. Sometimes at some point the body's like, what the fuck is this? Get out. Yes, that's a theory. And then the other theory, that's actually a theory the doctors have told us. The other one is, you know how babies are like almost completely, if not completely cartilage? And then over time, then when you're born, you actually have some extra bones going on in there, like cartilaginous things that help you be like really floppy. And that's why babies are really durable and don't just break. And then over time, that cartilage is replaced with bone in a lot of our body. They think that some parts that would have just dissolved and gone away that you don't need as an adult might have turned to bone. And then, you know, over time, just like your knees bother you, all of a sudden you've got this random like bump in your shoulder and you're like, what the fuck is that? And it doesn't cause any harm or anything. The conclave is down to the last cardinal swearing in and taking the oath of secrecy. Oh my gosh. Fun. Like, I don't know. This is fun. You guys know, I've talked about him before. One moment. I'm pulling up Discord so I can look at this picture. What is his name? Hold on. What's the cute gay boy that does history food on YouTube? Max Miller. Jesus Christ. He just did, I'm going to give you the link to it if you're interested. He just did a video on, like, what he does is he makes a recipe, and then he'll teach you the recipe, and then he's like, all right, while that's cooking, let's talk about the history of the recipe. And the entire video is about, like, the messiest conclave choosing a pope situation that has ever happened in the history of time. It is fucking wild. It was so interesting. I'm just going to post it in chat if you guys want to go watch it on your own time. It's very interesting. I love him. Max Miller. What's his channel? I'm disrespectfully bad with names and I'm really apologetic. Tasting History with Max Miller on YouTube. Please give him a follow. He's so fun. I love him. Like, he's so smart. He's adorable. I love him. He's great. He's very informative, but that video was really cool because it was like, for instance, one of the stories was the conclave of cardinals. Like, what happens is they get locked into this building and they cannot leave until they choose a pope. And that could be years, days, whatever. And the popes the cardinals were trying to, like, figure a way to get out but also not choose a pope yet because they couldn't decide. Like, they all wanted to be pope, right? Because it's just a place of power, it's a political position. And so they told the people, they were like, all right, so basically, we can't choose a pope because we're in this enclosed building and the Holy Spirit can't get inside. So either you need to open the doors and let us out so the Holy Spirit can enter our bodies and help us choose a pope, or you need to tear the roof off the building. Guess what they did? They tore the roof off the fucking building. So then these cardinals were just stuck in this building with no roof, completely exposed to the elements and expected to choose a pope. And I think I won't spoil it for you. Go watch it. It's just obscene. Just the most absurd things like that over and over and over again. Oh, and they eat like kings. I have a shelf under my cupboards in my kitchen where I keep my jars of coffee, tea, sugar, etc. I was lifting one of those jars and I lifted too hard and smashed my finger between the jar and the button of the cupboard. Ow! Man, I feel like it's so much more visceral for me because I literally just crushed my finger. Bitch, ow! That looks like a piece of bone or scar tissue under your finger. I'd go to like a dermatologist or something, because you know how dermatologists can like core out a mole? They might be able to hit you with some local and fucking just, as opposed to like a GP that's probably going to send you somewhere else to get that done. I don't know. But they might be able to just like, you know what I'm saying? Because fuck that. Ouch. You don't deserve to sit in pain like that. Ow. On your fingy? I remember in the 2000s there was some body modder people. Oh, body modification people. Okay, I got it. Body modder people who were super into growing horns. No. They were injecting calcium stuff or something like that under the skin right up against the skull repeatedly to encourage bone growth. No. No, I hate it so much and I want to die a little bit inside. What? You know what I learned today on that note of fuckery? I learned today that there is an inordinate amount of people buying injectables online and putting fillers in their own faces because they can't afford to go to an esthetician. So that's a nightmare that's happening. There are so many stupid little things I would love to have corrected by some mystical serum, like these crazy ass bags under my eyes, the dark circles under my eyes. I don't know, maybe something else. Mostly it's the dark circles under my eyes. Am I gonna put needles in my face for that? No, I'm definitely not gonna do that. What the fuck? Blah. I haven't seen a bagel head in person, but I've seen people that do the bagel in the tops of their hands. Enforcer, you're far too kind. Thank you. It's a genetic trait. It's one of those things. I've had them my whole life. Just like super dark circles under my eyes and bags, and my whole life. Anybody? Why are you tired? Yes, we're all fucking tired. Okay, we're all tired. But if this meant tired, I've been tired since birth. It's just, honestly, my dermatologist told me it's literally just the skin under your eye is thinner and more delicate than the rest of your body because it moves so much because you're constantly blinking. Therefore, you can just see the vessels and the capillaries and the blood flow under the skin a lot easier than you can where there's fat. And that's it. That's all it is. Like, that's it. Yeah, it becomes more pronounced if you're dehydrated, but really it has nothing to do with being tired. It's just genetic. So if you have this too, I'm here to tell you, please don't put needles in your face. Me and you, we're just this way. We're going to look tired forever. And you know what's great about that? We never disappoint because people are like, wow, she looks tired. And then you're not tired. And they're like, wow, amazing. Look at all that energy. Crazy. As opposed to just like looking awake constantly and people being like, why are you such a bummer? Like, you're welcome. I like the idea of having horns, but also, damn, imagine how annoying it would be to deal with clothing if you had those. 100%. I love the idea of body mods that you can take off. Like, I think horns are cute as fuck. Cute little head pieces and stuff, or like synthetic, like, not synthetic, what is the prosthetic? That's the word. Prosthetic horns, fucking cute. But the cutest part at the end of the day is that you can go and go take a shower and you don't have to worry about things catching on your clothes and whatnot, and you can sleep normal and then you can put them back on. I love that shit. It's cute as hell. Yep, that's rage. I was gonna say, like, if I was dead set and I needed horns for some reason, I'd probably go the route of those implanted titanium screws or whatever, so that you can screw the horns in and then take them off and have a normal skull again. But I don't want to do that, so I'm good. I'm great. Well, not great, but you know what I'm saying. There's a dog hair on my lip. How? I haven't even kissed you today. Oh, they're both asleep and I yelled at them. I'm sorry I yelled at my dogs. I love them so much. I have 2 cousins who own beauty clinics, so anyone here want a discount? No. I honestly, nothing. Nothing with my face. Like, I even have an uneven lip. That's one thing. From the horse thing, one side of my lip is, like, just permanently kind of fat. Nothing about, like, genuinely, there's nothing that can get me to voluntarily go get a needle in my face. I'm good. I just wear lotion and sunscreen. I'm just going to take care of my skin and hope for the best. Hope for good genes, I guess. I don't want to... Nah, I'm good. Shut the fridge. I just got even more dates for the Game of Thrones spinoff as a short list. Fuck yes. Dermal anchored, that's the word. Yep. Thank you. But the ones up here, I think they're actually anchored in your skull, are they not? I don't know. Oh, God. Yuck! I think they are. I think if they're in... I don't know. I watched a documentary on body mods years and years and years and years ago. Yeah, whereas, like, the dermal... You can get dermals, like, in your cheeks and stuff that have an anchor under the skin, but you can, like, change the top. The bead, I think. Even that, though, I feel like it would catch on something. But then again, I think people probably think that about a nose ring. I don't catch my nose ring on anything. Except myself. You merely adopted the EP. I was born to the EP. Molded by it. It's true. I did definitely go through a point in time where I tried to use, like, cover-up and stuff on my dark circles. I was like, I'm gonna fool people. You're not. It just looks like you have gunk under your eyes. Stop it. I had some issues and had to research Preparation H at one point, apparently back in the day, and sometimes still now, women were putting Preparation H on the bags under their eyes to cause vasoconstriction and reduce the bags. No shit. One of my brothers who has the same shit, when we were in high school, I don't know who told him this, but it wasn't Preparation H. He was told that you should put X-Lax? Yeah. He was told that if you take X-Lax and you dab it on the circles under your eyes, that it would take the redness away from these, whatever the fuck is. Probably whatever. I don't know. Probably that, theoretically, but he got the wrong information because I think it was supposed to be Preparation H. I think that was actually a thing. So he did the not right thing. And for weeks, he could not understand. Like, we learned about this later. He told us the story. He's like, for weeks, I couldn't understand why I had the shits. Because it was literally absorbing into his skin just enough. And he was very vain, so he was using it a lot. Funny. It was funny. We had a good laugh. Yes, neodymium magnet implants become fully modular. Oh, God. Ugh. Scary. I don't know. I already have a pin in my face. I think I'm good. I wonder if I could, like, magnet a charm, though. Can you imagine? I could have, like, a little, like a phone charm. Just a little. Okay, I'm not opposed to that. I think it's titanium. That doesn't magnet to anything. But that would be sick. Okay, yeah, this nose ring, Viata, dude, this one I hate it so much. I keep meaning to get a different nose ring, and I'm just lazy, and, you know. You put a nose ring in, and you forget about it for 20 years, and then one day you're like, wow, maybe I should change that. This one, you can't tell, but the entire ring is covered in tiny little facets, and each one has a tiny little cubic zirconia in it. But because of that, it's ridged, and it catches on, like, tissue, toilet paper, a napkin, a towel. I've learned to blow my nose in a very weird way. Tommy, my lips, they are stuck together. You tried to kill me, but you did not. I am still here, and I would like another gummy. No. They are so filthy, which is why I have blankets all over everything. It is pouring rain outside. It's a fucking, my entire life is a puddle right now. I love you, but you're covered in mud. I love you. Why is there a dark square on my screen? Did anyone else notice that? Because I just did. What is this? Same. I think it's the balls overlay. I don't have OBS up because I think it's really unhealthy to stare at yourself for 8 hours a day. And I just pulled it up randomly and I was like, why does it look so dark in here? Why? It's my mood filter. I've had it up to here, my dudes. Don't make me take it up to here. What is this? All right. I guess the sun came out. That's... It's the brooding screen. What the fuck? It's not like I've been doing this for at least 23 years, because I'm 65. 55. If they're secured to the bone, I think metal implants are MRI safe. Like, I've got a permanent metal retainer between my lower canines, and I think it's fine. It is, 100%. I've never had anything happen due to the pin in my chin, but I think it's titanium because it's like the lightest metal or whatever, and I don't think that goes off, but I don't know. Maybe they just see a pin in... God damn it. If they're secured to the bone, I think metal implants are MRI safe. I think they are too. I mean, anything secured is fine. It's not like it's going to rip something off your body unless it's like I've seen hairpins fly out of people's hair. That's pretty wild. But like a necklace will just float. It's not going to tear your necklace off your body. That'd be pretty crazy if it did, though. I don't think titanium is either. I was trying to think. I don't think I have anything that's titanium to test. Oh, madam. That's... You have such an internal clock, baby girl. Is it already time to go outside into the rain? Oh, you're so filthy. I love you. Oh. Oh. Hi, sweet girl. How are you? Okay. How are you doing? Did you have a good second sleep? Body mods you can take off. Must save up money for fursuit. Exactly. Yep. It was time. You need to be groomed. You are a shaggy missus. Why are you hiding your face? What's up? What's up? What? Okay. It was time, I guess. You're so cute. You're lucky. Why are you hitting yourself? Thank you. Less talk, more cuddles. No shit. I've told you guys this, but they do not do this if I'm not streaming. They just want it. Oh, I didn't touch your brother. I didn't. What? Do you see these hands that get thrown at me? I gotta look at this shit. Talons. crazy. Watch them hands getting, ma'am. Ma'am. I got you. Hi. How can I help you? I fear your hands. I have to hold them. I'm sorry. But you are just reckless with this shit. She's a danger snuggle, let me tell you. It's like hanging out with a platypus with the back spurs, but they don't know it. She's not trying to hit me. She doesn't realize she has knives in her hand. Right? You're not actually trying to hit me in the face. I hope not. That's what I tell myself to sleep at night. Look at those pretty teeth. Oh, look at those pretty teeth. They're such beautiful teethers. Yeah, baby girl. Okay. It's fight time. Get him. Jealous Void. What up, Bezbelly? How are you, love? I know. Hers are the worst because they're pure black. I cannot tell where the quick is. So the groomer uses the grindy tool that, like, cauterizes if it accidentally hits the quick. But man, I think I've told you guys this story. One time when I was a youth, I clipped my dog's toenails on my own, and he was a giant golden lab, big BC of a boy, and his name was Tanner. And he was my baby boy, and he's what I did all my dog 4-H and stuff with. And he had black fingernails, though. He had, like, black skin and black nose and black fingernails. And we asked our neighbor to come over and help us, and I went in the house to find clippers, and when I came outside to our giant cement patio where, like, the cars parked, my dog was standing in 4 12-inch diameter pools of blood, and he was standing like his knees were buckling kind of weirdly, like his feet were out, and he was just looking at me, and it was the first time in my life I had seen my dog and his tail wasn't wagging. And that image, I mean, I fuck you not, I was like 8 years old. And that image is burned into my skull. I have never, ever, ever clipped a black-nailed animal's fingernails on my own ever, ever the fuck again. Ever. It was so traumatizing. She just did it while I was in the house and then left. And when I came out, my dog was like, to me, it looked like he was literally bleeding to death. It was fucking horrific. I've never done it again. I take him to a professional. Yeah, it was I was too young, and I mean, it looked like paint. It looked like a Tarantino film, blood. It was so thick and so bright, and it was crazy. It's so burned into my head, it was wild, but never again. Because for those who don't know, on, like, kind of, I don't even know how to explain it on fingernail, but like on a dog who has pink nails or white nails, you can actually see where that vein is in the nail if you hold it up to the light so you don't clip the end of it off. Because there's a fucking vein. There's a vein in their fingernail. And on black fingernails, you cannot see that at all. So they use a grinder so they can go real slowly, and the second they see any semblance of blood, they stop, they clot it, and they're done. And, like, the more often you get them clipped, that quick will start to go back further, so you can get them clipped shorter and shorter. But, man, William! I hope you're doing well, Honeybean. Thank you so much for summoning the class. Keeping the classy alive and giving us for 67 goddamn months. That's a long time. It was his nail. Literally, he went from having, like, a pretty long black nail to all the way down. She just... no regard for where the quick was or anything. He was fine in the long run. Like, we took him to the vet, and the vet did a clotting thing with the feet and wrapped him up, and he was fine. But the risk of infection and shit like that was crazy high. I know. He was a really good dog, too. And I mentioned the dog tail wagging thing. No shit. It means a lot. This dog was very imperfect. I just loved dog 4-H because I got to hang out with different types of dogs all day and talk about them. I love dogs. Always have. And I couldn't even do agility showing with my lab because he literally didn't have his balls, but he couldn't stop pissing on things. Like, I couldn't get him through an agility course without him pissing on it, literally anything. So the only thing I could do was fit and show, which is like the skinny little silk, tiny little leashes, and they hold him really high, and they just trot really pretty looking specimens of the breed out. And I took home 4th place one year out of hundreds of dogs. And I'll never forget, again, I was like between 8 and 10 years old. The judge genuinely said, And the 4th place ribbon is going to Tanner because he is just so happy to be here because his tail literally never stopped wagging. That was the happiest dog I've ever had. And he had this like tree trunk of a tail. It was crazy. It was like this. It was fucking thick. It would bruise you if he stood by you too long, just wagging his tail on your leg. You'd start to develop a bruise. He just had this fucking massive tail, but it never stopped wagging. So him not wagging his tail was like, my dog is dead. It was so traumatizing. But never, that's long story short, never again. I love dogs, though. Always have, always will. I love you guys so much. You're so cute. Trick's blending in. Are you camo dog? Yeah, you can't see me. I'm hidden. He's so fucking cute, though. Oh, hi there. You want to come say good morning? My precious boy. He was half golden retriever and half lab, which is another reason I should have never won any awards in fit and show. Those are for like purebreds and shit like that. He was a mutt, but he looked like a giant lab. Like he was the size of a golden retriever, but he was a lab and gold. Like he had the short lab fur. He didn't have any feathers or anything like that, but he was huge. And he was just like that dog that just always had a smile. Like he was just always like labs, you know? They're just big doofuses. They're just happy to be there. That was him. He was just the nicest dog. Just like you. You're a pretty nice dog. Yeah, I know. Zelda was on my lap and I was trying to show her Lil on screen. She did not see her. I wonder if they even register that. These guys have only registered when a dog makes sounds. Like if Zach's going through Twitter or something on his computer and he sees something that has a dog in it and they howl, that'll get the dog's attention, but not so much the visuals. I don't know if they even register that's a thing. Oh, Vinny, hard same. That's one thing. Trick has been a gentleman since he was a puppy. I shit you not, I have pictures of it. When he was a little butterball, he did this. He's doing it right now in my lap. He never lays like this. He lays like this. Always. His paws have to cross. He's such a little gentleman. You're such a little sir. Yeah. I know. That little, like, is just fucking precious. Yeah. Don't lick my boob. Please. I know. That I had a giant dream dog? Oh, yeah, a Cane Corso. Cane Corso. Yeah. That is, I got to hang out with a lot of them when I was in dog 4-H as a child. For those not in the US, 4-H is like, it's like a club for kids to join, but it can be anything. You could do like quilting 4-H, you could do knitting 4-H, you could do classic car restoration 4-H. It just depends on what kind of 4-H leaders are in your area, but I dig dog 4-H because I have always fucking loved dogs. Beyond reason. But I got to hang out with a lot of Cane Corsos, and they're just like, I fell in love with them in the same way that I fell in love with like pit bulls and stuff, in that they have this terrible reputation. They look mean, like we have bred them to look like the devil, and they're the nicest, big, slobberiest, fucking dumb shits you'd ever meet. And I like a big, dumb shit. Shut your ears. I like them big and silly. You know what I'm saying? You're my big, silly horse, bud. You know it. I got it anyways. I didn't get a Cane Corso, but I got my big, silly black dog. It was just all love. And not a lot of thoughts. Just a lot of love, though. I just didn't know you could get that in poodle form. Now I know better. You're my dream dog, bud. You know that. Hello. Pitties are smart for the most part. Most pitties I've ever known are intensely intelligent. I don't mean to give them that reputation, but they're doofy. You know what I mean? Like, they're kind of like clowns. Like, they're smart. Like, we all know the history of pit bulls, like Staffordshire Terriers, and how they were bred to be nanny dogs, to have like the softest, strongest mouth ever to be able to protect a baby. Like, we all know that. But they've got like a doofy personality. And I love that, like, about them. They're goofy and it's fun. Neapolitan Mastiff. No shit. My troop leader, was it a Neapolitan Mastiff? It was huge. It was one of those giant fucking Mastiffs that's almost like that liver color, which I just learned from Sarah's boyfriend. That color exists. It's like that reddish brown, and their eyes are like the same color, and they're just stunning, but they're huge, and they've got all the jowls. All of the jowls. Like, so many jowls. It's crazy. And I remember going to my troop leader's house one time for some reason. We went with a couple of the girls, and we were grabbing things from the house, and there were literally like foot-long slobber boogers on the walls, like from this dog shaking its head. It was the same coolest dog though. But man, I mean, it was kind of like a Jackson Pollock up in that house. You know what I'm saying? But like boogers, like these guys drool, but they don't get the hangers. You know, you're perfect, bud. You don't need to develop the hangers. It's okay. You can just drool. The eye boogers and the ear. Like, I'd say the weirdest thing about poodles is pulling the what do you call it? There's not a name for it, but essentially, like, when you get a baby poodle, any groomer teaches you, like, regularly you have to go in and yank hair out of their ears, and they just get used to it. Like, you're pulling hair out of their ears, but if you start when they're babies, they get used to it because it can mat in their ear canal. Like, they actually grow hair, like, in the ear canal. And so every couple of days, I got to go in there and I just, like, start yanking hair out of his ear, because otherwise it'll plug his fucking ear. Like, it's really dangerous. That's probably the weirdest poodle thing. The eye boogers that get their eyelashes stuck together is pretty crazy. It's like when you have eye allergies and you wake up in the morning with the eye crusties. But yeah, the ear, that was like, when I first got them, I'm like, I just have to yank it? Is it like a loose hairball? And they're like, no, it's connected. You have to pull it out. Like, we're pulling this hair out, but it's good for the dog. They got it. It's like trimming their toenails and stuff. Like, the dog's not going to like it at first, but it's better for them in the long run, because otherwise it grows in and they don't deserve that. You're very cute. It's so dark in here. I wish people could see you better, but it's cloudy as fuck out. We've got some weather. Ingrown hairs, the mat. I mean, the idea of having a hair mat inside your ear freaks me out. I couldn't let my dog get that. Like, that is... No. A mat? Like, what would they do? What do you do? Ugh. No. Let's not with that, okay, bud? A Neapolitan Mastiff is a dog that played Fang in the Harry Potter movies. They're the gray ones. Are those the ones that, like, is it in Switzerland or something that they're dressed up and they're used as guard dogs? Because they're literally bred to push you the fuck down. Like, they're not aggressive, but they're so big and so tall they can just get up and, like, knock you down. Lick you to death, but knock you down. I call it the cotton. I know it's horrible. I call it pulling the cotton. I was literally going to say pulling the cotton. It's like pulling a cotton bud out of his ear, but he wants to eat it. The air doesn't really bother them, but the... I don't know why, but that really gets him. Or have you tried to raspberry your dog? You gotta, like, let him calm down for a minute, and then you... Oh, what's in your mouth, Mom? What's in my mouth? He's so gentle, though. Like, I can't do that with Bill, because she'd just be like, eyeball claw. Like, what's that X-Man from the comics who had just the really long finger claws? Do you remember the one I'm talking about? Like, her fingers were just like, that's Bill. She's like, ha, ha, I love you. And it's terrifying. Whereas Trick, he has got, like, the upper body strength. He's gentle. Bless her heart. Deathstrike, Lady Deathstrike, thank you. Yeah. That's Bill. until we get that shit trimmed, Tombo. I'm not petting anything weird. She's in my lap. They look at me like all offended when I raspberry them. These guys act like there's something in my mouth. I don't know. Will you react? Do you see that shit? Lady motherfucking Deathstrike out here. So close. I did that to myself. It's fine. I fucked around and found out, ma'am. Do you want to go outside? I did it to myself. It's fine. I'm used to it. We tested the waters. We fucked around. We found out she got my eye. Well, close. Pop, pop. Those claws, my dudes. First break of the day. It's kind of early, but we're 3 minutes from 420. Let's early cheers. Maybe I could get a cool one, like a scar. If I could get her to do one on top of my eye. Get it to go all the way through. Ooh, let's just like... Just kidding. Or am I? Did he actually like walk on the harness and not like roll, like do the barrel roll, like the alligator barrel roll? I've had a few car cats actually. I mean, that's amazing to me. Rage. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for donating $25 to our St. Jude charity. I fucking appreciate you. I now have to put 5 stickers on my body because I vowed. Here we go. You get a big one because you're the first one of the sticker pack. Do you want a swan, a polar bear, or a pony? Or lips? It's... Man, Lisa Frank has gone somewhere weird. All right. I really just have to start stacking them on because I don't. There's going to be no rhyme or reason to this. It's just going to be the best we can fucking do. But thank you. I appreciate you. Really, if you put harnesses on them as kittens and often take them in the car, they grow accustomed to it. You know, I know some people that do that, but they do it with bearded dragons. Like, they take them places. I don't know if the bearded dragon is necessarily, like, into it. But they do it. Iguanas. I've seen it. Just fucking hair on my face. I've seen iguanas on leashes. Where am I at? 5. I have 1,000 stickers, so we could do this existentially for quite some time. Take a break, stretch your legs, load a bowl, get a beverage, get a coffee. It's 420 also. Happy 420. Somewhere. It's 10:20 for me, but it's 420 somewhere. I'm going to go pee and get a beverage, and then maybe we'll play some more Wander Stop. Wash your hands. Piss after sex. All those things, you know. So I have something I have to show you. While I wait for said teapot, because I just saw it and it made me laugh real hard. I mean, it's kind of amazing. And then we're going to play games, but I feel like tea was necessary for the tea game. Yes, it's just, it doesn't take forever. It's just me being, I didn't fill it. It's being impatient. I'm just impatient. I hate sitting there watching it. Like, you know, like it's going to go off fucking in 2 seconds, but my brain's like, oh, come on, boiling water. No, it's great. Where did I put it? Don't autoplay. Stop. Wow, I caught it right on time. Amazing. It's Instagram, which is a piece of ADHD and patience. But then, like, don't you notice that, like, if it's something you're not in a hurry for, like, you're not waiting on going back to stream or something, it's so fast. Like, the amount of times, I can't even tell you, the amount of times that I have turned that kettle on and then forgot and come back and been like, where's my tea? Oh, I forgot to put the tea on. Turn the kettle on, walk away, forget, come back, where's my tea? Turn it on. Or turn it on, boil it, pour the tea, forget about the tea, come in the kitchen, there's cold tea, take the bag out, nuke it, stick milk in it, hope for the best, tastes like shit, try again. Like, I cannot tell you the sheer amount of times I've had fresh tea in the last month, maybe this many times. It's a constant battle. It's like I really want that tea until literally anything is like, hummingbird, oh. You know, it's fucking weird. Like this. I can hear the teapot though, so that's good. It's boiling. I got one of those Japanese hot water boilers that keeps it hot forever and it's a game changer. Oh, no shit. It keeps it hot forever. Oh, that's an upgrade. ADHD kettles need a special, right? Or like a leash that like gives us a little when it's done or something. Something. I don't know. Anything? It got quiet, which means it's about to boil. It's there. I can hear it. But first, I was quite impressed by this. It can I zoom in on it? Yeah. Okay. It's Kronk and Sons episode 1. I didn't know he had this many kids, but big wow. There's a fucking moth on my desk. Die. Die, motherfucker, die. Is that not one of the most confusing, weird things you've ever seen? I think we all just watched what it's like when a human being doesn't actually mate with another human, they just bud. Like he just, you know what I'm saying? This is the new bud. Isn't that fucking weird, dude? Having kids, like, has to be one of the creepiest experiences because it's like watching yourself grow up again and listening to it, like hearing like either yourself or your partner coming out of that human. I can't even. It's got to be weird. Not even just like genetics, like even if adopted, like just hearing your personality start coming out of that creepy little thing you have raised and you love is wild. Oh, Wazowski. I can't do her very well. It's higher pitch. Wazowski. What is her name? Roz? Roz is amazing. Shut the fuck up.
Steve, le poisson Steve, il est orange, il a des bras et des jambes, le poisson Steve.
I'm really hoping that's what he's gonna do. Le Poisson Steve! Get out of my head, Rod. Like, how I didn't know I could enjoy BB No Dollar Sign more. Right? Like, fuck. Stop being awesome or keep being awesome, and you have to do that the rest of your life. Like, you can't let us down now. Stop it. I'll give it to you. This is from Hemophiliac. Bless you. I would have screamed. That makes me so happy. You have no idea. Oh, I have to share that with my sister because she had never heard of BB No Dollar Sign either, and I played what is it, antidepressants or whatever for her, and she, oh fuck, did I just accidentally copy nothing? God damn it. She liked the antidepressant song, and she liked Le Poisson Steve, so this is good. This is good signs for everything. Ooh, my tea finished. Hold on. Here's some music real quick. I just have to make tea. I remembered. Tea. That is so loud. I'm so sorry. The fact that they all knew Le Poisson Steve is incredible. I mean, I really hope they don't hate it. I hope they know that we all find it fun and awesome. And I learned French words. And knowing other languages is really good. That's really good for your brain. It's important to know other languages. It's fun to be exposed. I would have lost my damn show, man. I would have shizzled. I mean, just to be able to go to a BB No Dollar Sign would be pretty fun. He seems like a fun dude who makes a fun show or puts on a, you know what I'm trying to say, puts on a good show. Do you like the strain? Good. Is it a indica or sativa? Do you notice a difference with what you get, David, whether it's an indica or sativa, or do you notice that some strains, because like for instance, I don't notice like indicas in particular make me sleepy or that sativas don't. It's just that like some strains make me sleepy and some don't. But I haven't noticed like a correlation. You know what I mean? Any weed makes me sleepy. All right, that's a good answer. That makes sense. I've heard he's like into gaming and he's friends with streamers and shit like that. Like I just liked his music, but he keeps getting kind of cooler and cooler, which is dope. He performed a show with a broken foot. Aw, how'd he break his foot? Oh, Duolingo is going AI. Is that why they killed the owl? That's sad. There's like is Babbel still okay? I know there's other apps that'll teach you languages and stuff like that too. But honestly, like most of the people I know that are bilingual who had to learn a second language because they moved somewhere, they learned it from watching TV. Like just inundation in language, like with subtitles. I miss his old music. Bruno Mars. Fuck, that sucks. A broken foot. Ouch. Can't relate. Some sativas make me a little paranoid and super aware of like my breathing and shit. I mostly stick to the strains I know I like. That's me too. Like, I've just noticed it's certain strains. Like, there's strains that tend to have cherry in the name for some reason. I don't like. Like, they either are not a very nice high, or it's kind of a weird on the edge of anxiety high or something like that. And then there's another strain that makes me hella sleepy. I'm trying to think of what it is. But I haven't noticed, like, it being correlated to being an indica or a sativa. So I'm always curious. My Korean friend moved here as a kid and said he learned English from TV. That's most people I know, especially that moved from Mexico up here. They learn English by watching like soap operas and shit. When I was in college, it was actually really intimidating because I went from, the high school atmosphere where I took Spanish and my teacher was Senora Dirks. And she was this tiny, adorable little white lady, and she was a dork, and she, bless her heart, Spanglish. You know what I'm saying? Like, we learned Spanglish for the best. And going from that to college, I took Russian. I know. Weird. And I remember walking to class day one. That teacher never spoke a word of English. Every student started walking in and filtering in, and it was just Chedasha. And I'm just like, what is this? Not a fucking, and he would like literally say the word for paper, which I have forgot, and like sit there and set a paper in front of you a million times. Like that was everything. I mean, I didn't understand half of what he was saying until like halfway through the course. And it's literally just that like drowning in it, inundation. And I don't know if all languages in colleges, I don't know if all language professors do this in college, but mine did. It was crazy. Peggy Hill, bless her. My uni Spanish professor was a Mormon dude that did his mission in Spain. That's kind of cool. Was it cool? Senorita Roca? That's kind of cool. Esta machina! I am the machine. I'm just waiting for this song, and then we'll play more of the chill game. I'm sorry I'm not doing the DLC for Alan Wake, but I need that finger. My college Spanish worked up to full Spanish, and he was really cool, actually good. But like 101 was learning stuff, 202 was no English. Damn, 101 was no English for us. It was very intimidating. I did the thing where I woke up with a migraine, called in sick, went back to sleep without taking meds. Can't relate. Take some meds, drink some water, eat a spoonful of peanut butter, and lay your ass down, bitch. Take care of yourself. I do that all the time. It's the worst. Ooh, make some coffee and do some dishes. I'm just steeping this shit. Oh, there went the song. This is a good song too, though. I really liked older Bruno Mars. Is there a hair stuck to me? Yes. Oh, I got it. Oh my god, it was a dog hair every day. You. No matter how many times I put that pillow up, she knocks it down to lay on it. I think I should just leave it. That's her pillow. It was like the tiniest curly little see-through hair, and they stick to my nose ring and then fucking tickle me. All right, so if you weren't around yesterday, we started a game that's really fucking cute. I don't even know how to explain it yet, though, because I don't really know. I'm not 100% like what's going on yet in the game. But from what I've got, we're playing a lady who is some sort of like arena fighter, and she lost. And she's going through like the emotional, like it seems like it's a like an allegory for going through the turmoils of a disability or coming to terms with imperfection or something like that, because she's like a warrior, and then all of a sudden she literally is so weak, and so there's that fuzz. She's so weak and she's so tired that she literally can't pick up her sword anymore. So she's stuck at this tea shop where this like guru tea man, Boro, who we love and will die for, is teaching her how to make tea and trying to convince her to relax. And I cannot express to you how the dialogue is so it's on fucking point, man. I like our character. I didn't do this on purpose. People yesterday were saying I was Daria. I straight up did not do that on purpose. Like I at first I wasn't really putting on voices at first, and then I realized there's some characters and we got to put on some voices. So the voice I gave her was just kind of like pissed, right? Which has just slowly, because of the dialogue, my dudes, the dialogue that is pre-written in the game, she is a sullen bitch. Like, getting her to be nice is a struggle. Like, nice is it's, ugh, to borrow. But it's cute so far. And there hasn't been anything that is like intensity on this hand that I can remember. It's D-pad, so this finger, my stupid fucking hand will be left alone. I think Rosemary's, if it's been potted, I think you're fine. As long as it's not like, yeah, I think you're fine. I think Rosemary's actually pretty hardy. The only thing that I know about like herbs in general is if they get root bound. Like, if you turn the pot upside down, you know what root bound is, but for those who don't know what root bound is, basically if the roots are now growing out of that hole in the bottom and they're like bound to the pot, the amount of damage you can do to those tap roots is enough to kill the plant. So like, you just want to prevent root binding. But then if that happens, one thing you can do is you can take that pot and like stick it in a bin, like get like a huge like storage bin, fill it up full of water in the yard and stick that pot in there and soak it until the plant's roots like start to release a little bit, and then you can kind of wheedle it out of the pot. But I think it'll be fine. Only thing that killed my last rosemary was a hard frost a few years back. Yeah, I think they're okay. Root bound is when the roots look like noodles. They do. They look like top ramen. It was just potted yesterday, so I scooped it all up, repotted it, and then moved it to a different spot. It's probably fine. My dog's on the naughty list for getting him in my plants this morning. She knocked over 2 pots. Oh. Kenny, I wish I'll get this picture from my mom. She has a lot of pictures. She has like a series, an unintentional series of photos of finding Katie climbing the pantry for peanut butter. And it's photos of me from like, I think I'm like 2 or 3. Like, I don't even have a head of hair yet. I'm in these little adorable overalls and I've got the fat face and I'm just like, and I'm like in the shelves of the pantry going for the peanut butter jar. And then there's one of me when I'm like 3 or 4 and I actually go get a step stool to get to the peanut butter. And it's her like catching me in the act. Yes, long story short, I have a peanut butter jar of Jif and it's like this big and I love a good spoonful of peanut butter. But it's a legit thing. If you have like a migraine or if you're hungover or anything like that that's causing like a tension headache, a lot of times tension headaches can get a little bit of relief from equaling out your blood sugar, leveling out your blood sugar. And peanut butter is really good, especially American peanut butter, unfortunately, at leveling out blood sugar because it's got sugar in it, but it's also got a ton of fat, which digests really, really slow. But it's already like, you know, pure, it's like pureed into a smooth thing. So it's really easy to digest on top of that. And it can help level out your blood sugar. So like, for instance, if you go out for a night of drinking and like me, this was me, I'd go out drinking in college and I could not sleep in. Like I'd be up at 4 o'clock in the morning, not sick, just awake. And I couldn't go back to sleep. And someone taught me, they're like, go drink a glass of water with an aspirin, take a spoonful of peanut butter, and you will go right the fuck back to sleep. It works every time. It's like, I don't know what that is, if it's black magic. But it's your blood sugar spiking from all the alcohol is what causes you to wake up. And so getting it to level out, it can help you go back to sleep. It's interesting. It's weird. No, I love peanut butter. I've always loved peanut butter. It's like a fucking staple in my life. I've been eating peanut butter out of the jar since I was like 2 feet tall. Same. Same. And my mom does it, and so does my sister. Like, I have absolutely, like, you guys, I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this, but every once in a while, your brain just needs to kind of like tune out and you kind of just like stand. You end up just standing anywhere. For me, it tends to be in my kitchen because there's a window and I'm getting natural light. And I usually end up grabbing my jar of peanut butter and I get a spoon. And I'm like sitting there and I get a spoonful and I take a lick. And then I just end up like going cross-eyed for 15 minutes. The amount of times that Zach has probably walked into the kitchen and found me cross-eyed with a jar of peanut butter, just like not looking at anything. I'm not computing the environment whatsoever. I'm just like slowly sucking on some peanut butter and just tuning out for 15 minutes. And then I'm fine. It's like a micro nap for my face. I don't know. I did. Trouble! Did I not hear the small children scream at thank you at me? Motherfucker. Thank you. If I didn't hear it, I was probably bullshitting. My voice is probably just as annoying as the alert. Thank you for $25. I appreciate you. I'm going to stick 5 stickers on my face, and then we're going to play this game. Stuck, I call it. Did it not happen? Excellent. Excellent. Love that. That's okay. They've been kind of janky all month, to be honest. So it's fine. It didn't. I've seen this guy refresh itself a few times, which is what was happening the other day too when they were kind of... It's St. Jude's. They do their best. I'm just glad we have cool assets. There's a Jewish Star of David in the in the Lisa Frank stickers. How many type of one? I owe you 4. Have they trouble? Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. At least we have balls, and at least we have the list. The list is I mean, it's so dumb, but that's the thing I worry about the most, simply because I want to say thank you. That's it. I just want to say thank you. Right on the scratch. Good job, Katie. I can count. Oh, a frog. Cute. I love Lisa Frank. This is going to be fun. There's so many unicorns. I feel like I'm going to accidentally use all the unicorns up first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. How about an odd looking chocolate bar? Kind of looks like shit. Kind of looks like chocolate. What is it? I don't know. Just put it right by our ear. I like a tear. Oh, maybe you're not going to stick to my chin because it's rounded. Messed up bad for Smashly doing Franken pizza. I mean, that was us day one. We raised, I mean, you guys raised like I want to say $1,300 in just the first day, and the alerts were so fucked up all day. I felt so bad. I know you guys are amazing and you guys don't care. Like, you guys are here to give to charity. You don't give to charity for the alert. Oh my god, I think I remembered the like first original shitty thing about Lisa Frank. She used to go, oh, what was it? Did she like go buy jewelry on an Indian reservation and then she would sell it on the streets or some shit? And claim it was hers or something? What was that? There was another thing she did when she was young, like before she actually came up with the Lisa Frank shit, and I can't remember exactly what it was. These are off-brand. So we didn't give money to her, don't worry. There is something in my eyeball. Is it a dog hair? Is it an eyelash? Nobody knows. I just want to play a game. What's in my eye? Oh shit, did I get it? Yeah, okay. Okay, we're fine. She made colorful Trapper Keepers and stickers that looked like rainbow vomit. That's very, very appealing to the youth of my... I mean, I never actually had a Trapper Keeper. I don't know if I mentioned that part. I never had a Trapper Keeper because my family had a lot of kids, and if I remember correctly, parents out there that were parents around this era, or actually people that had money, I was too young. Do you remember what a Trapper Keeper cost? They were crazy expensive. They were just a fancy binder that I think weren't even durable. Like, they fell apart pretty quickly. But everybody wanted a Trapper Keeper. Like, that was the shit. But they were so expensive, so the concept of my parents buying one for all 8 kids, or, like, that wasn't even conceptual, and that's what had to happen with anything. We all got the same gift for Christmas, etc., to make it fair. So, I get it. Those were dumb expensive. If I remember. Like, comparatively to, like, you know, a 50-cent 3-ring, 3-inch binder that you use for a year and eventually tear the cover off of. Rich kid, like... In my child brain, it was the rich kids who had Trapper Keepers. Like, and I think I was correct, which is weird. Like, semi-correct. Because, like, the way I logicked it, I guess, when I was a kid was the friends that had Trapper Keepers, their parents, like, for instance, my friend, that guy had a Trapper Keeper and had all the Lisa Frank pens and pencils and all the cool jelly pens and stuff. Her dad was my mom's dermatologist. And, they had, every kid, this was in the 90s. Every kid in the house had a computer in their room. Wild. I would go to their house and play The Sims, but that was like mind-blowing to me. Like, they were rich. To me, and growing up, I'm like, oh yeah, you were rich. That's wild. That's so much. And for a family that's not in tech, you know, it's not like, no shit, Trapper Keepers were like $20. Yeah, they were really expensive. That's really expensive, considering that, you know, what were the spiral notebooks were like 10 cents a piece, and then the big old spiral 3-inch plastic binder that you carried around with you all year was like 50 cents. $20 for a binder that was probably going to fall apart anyways was just crazy. I understand. I wouldn't have got one for me either. They were cheaply made and barely lasted a year, but they were just way more expensive than anything else that just didn't look like Lisa Frank on it. So what we would do is we would get those massive 3-ring binders that were just plastic, you know, but they had that clear, like a clear thing on the front. What do you call it? So you could slide pictures in, and then we would just put all of our fucking Lisa Frank pictures in it, and then pictures of our friends and shit, and then draw all over it. And I mean, tell me that cover ripped off, right? For anybody, the cover of those binders eventually just tore the entire thing off, and you just carried it around by the spiral. Like, it was just the spiral and, like, the back. They were not durable. They were crappy. Like a leaf. Yeah, it had, like, a clear leaf on the front. A clear pocket? I don't know what the fuck you would call it, but you'd get those. They were 50 cents, and then you'd shovel whatever you want inside. It was cheating. It was great. We had good times. It was a good time. Whoops. So. This game's fun. This is a very good game, if you just need something to chill out while playing, if you just want to relax, I don't know, if you drop something really heavy on your hand and you can't really use it, I don't know what we've raised today, but as a total, we have raised, just in this channel alone, $1,827. As a team, we have already raised $45,802. And we still have the entirety of the month. This feels very similar to every year. It's incredible. It's you guys just... yeah. Let's fucking go. I agree. 100%. It's fun, though. Like, I have all these stickers, and I have googly eyes, and lots of cool, like, I have it actually on here. I put up some of the incentives. I mean, not that anybody needs incentives for St. Jude, but $5 per sticker, $100 means a costume change, because I have a costume closet, and I said I would change, and people like that one. At $2,500, I'm going to do some sort of dance as Steven from Blue's Clues. At $7,000, Crispy teaches me how to cook, keep talking or nobody eats. $10,000.
Steve le poiron.
Pole dance / cabaret. It's ridiculousness. But I'm excited. It's fun. I love it. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these stickers. If I try to peel them off. Do I try? Or do I take a shower and melt them off? Ooh! I know I can find neon orange fishnets, so I'm down. But raising the entire month, my entire team is raising the entire month. Ouch. I also have other things I need to add to the incentives list, but yeah, that's it. It's St. Jude's month. I might be a little high. This game is so chill, like this music and shit, and just like with weed combination. Ooh, I like that. Stick them to a piece of paper somewhere. That's probably a good... Some of them are coming off just because of the way my neck bends. These ones, though, like, you know, the peach fuzz of a face. Ooh, it's gonna be my... Well, that's what I was thinking about, like, fuck me, pulling my treadmill down and running a couple miles on it and seeing if they would just sweat off. Go stick the used ones? I don't know. Irony. I'm not incoherent of it. We'll see what... I don't think it'll be that bad. Should I try one? I might have to bathe. Some warm water. Someone dropped their treadmill on my finger. They are pretty sticky. I mean, granted, this is like a really dry part of the face. This is like the T-zone. These ones probably come off. Yeah, these little ones aren't bad. Did I skin myself, though? No, these ones are easy. That was my chocolate bar. You know, the greasy parts of your face. I know, the person that did it is just like, they were in a rush, they were sweaty. They need to just learn to slow down because accidents happen and they hurt. And it sucks when they happen. Why weren't they paying attention when they were doing that, Katie? I don't know, maybe it's because they just ran 5 miles and they were sweaty and kind of in a hurry because they slept in a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. Just thoughts. Oh, I still have them in my eyes, too. It's an eye and an eye for an eye. Some of them have black lining. Oh. I can definitely tell where there's, like, more peach fuzz. This... So thanks for coming to the stream today, guys. As always, I have a blast. The gloomy weather and shit makes me so sad. I hate this stuff. I'm so excited for the sun to come out. So I'm sorry if I seem low energy or whatever, but take care of yourselves. Wash your faces, wash your hands, eat snacks. Movie night, as always, is in about 2 hours. What's today? I need to ice my finger. We're rolling a new show tonight, right? Yeah, we finished the show we were watching last night, so watched Monty Python. I know, I keep thinking it's a fucking Thursday today. It's really weird. I think it's because I streamed on Monday. So I'm off a little bit, but I'll get there. I'm fine. Whew. Blessed be the fruit. Cute. They're not that bad. As long as you, like, I put on lotion beforehand, it's gonna be fine. Thank you for all the donations to the charity, by the way. We do this every year, and I appreciate you every single year. It's incredible. It's just fun to do. You get to make a little change in somebody's day, especially when it happens to be, like, kids who get leukemia and stuff. Like, fuck, that shouldn't happen. Yeah, Faded Friday's in 2 days. Tomorrow's Thursday. That's it. He's so mysterious. I have to go take these guys into the mud because they have so much goddamn energy. That's it. That's all. That's the plans. That's it. I wish I had more. I thought I was going to say something else and I totally forgot. This music is so chilling. Chilling? That's not the word I was looking for, but we're going to go with it anyways. Brush your teeth, pee after sex, wash your hands. The public's filthy. If your nose is runny, it might just be allergies. Oh, you scared me, bud. Hi, you want to come say goodbye? I can't pick you up. Come here. Come here. Oh, that's such a good boy. Oh, thank you. Say goodbye, bud. Bye, bud. Cheers. See you in movie night and or tomorrow. I'm going to raid Dan now. Have fun. You're such a good boy. Just the sweetness. Don't go outside. Oh, you're just the sweetest boy in the whole world. Just the sweetest boy in the whole world. Are you the sweetest boy in the whole world? Do you want to go play outside? Love you, Bubba. Oh my god, you're so cute.